Hello, I'm Zach. I'm giving my speech to my family and friends over in Wisconsin again, so they're joining me via Skype. So there's that.
Can you be louder?
I will try.
Nice sit open or not? Where are you?
I'm right here.
So am I gonna block them? No, because I'm right where I would be. Okay.
Okay.
I see sideways.
Do you ever feel lonely? Do you want a best friend that will always be there for you and give you unconditional love? That is what I found by my side when I adopted a dog 2 years ago, and it has been a very rewarding experience. Several of you probably own a dog yourself, and can attest to how rewarding it can be. There are many benefits to owning a dog, and even though it may be hard work, adopting a dog is extremely rewarding. I will be talking about the benefits you can gain by owning a dog, why it can be a better idea to adopt and rescue a dog, and how a dog can increase your mental and emotional health as well. First, let's talk about the physical benefits you get from owning a dog. Physical benefits fall into a wide range when you own a dog. First of all, owning a dog can make it far easier for you to get physical exercise. A study published in the American Journal of Public Health shows a significant increase in the chances of a person achieving adequate levels of exercise if they own a dog compared to non-dog owners. This study takes into account those owners who do not walk their dogs, and they still end up with a higher level of exercise than those who do not own a dog. I personally have found it much easier to get up and get moving, even if it's just for the simple fact of my dog needs to get up and go out. This has resulted in my physical activity increasing quite a bit as well. Along with physical exercise, the presence of a dog can also reduce many health risks. Having a dog or another pet in the house can actually reduce the chances a person has of developing allergies. This effect is the strongest if the pet is introduced during the childhood of the person, and it won't do very much for somebody who's already developed allergies. Studies show that having an animal present in the home during childhood can actually reduce the chances of a child developing allergies or related asthmas by 33%. Along with the boost your immune system will get from owning a dog, you can also reduce several other health risks. Studies have shown that owning a dog will decrease your risk of heart disease. These studies show that you can decrease your blood pressure, your cholesterol levels, and triglyceride levels, minimizing your chances for a heart attack. Along with reducing the chances of actually having a heart attack, it has also been shown that patients that have already had a heart attack recover faster if they have a dog. The leading thoughts behind these reasons is the ability of a dog to decrease and keep in check the levels of stress of their owner. Now that we've seen some of the benefits of owning a dog, what are some reasons that you should adopt them from a shelter as opposed to going out and buy some? There are many reasons why adopting a dog is a fantastic option. The first reason is largely ethical. There are a very large number of dogs in shelters out there, many of which will never get a chance to see the outside world again or will end up getting put down if somebody doesn't actually come and rescue them. Along with saving the dog's life that you choose, you will also be fighting against puppy mills by adopting a dog. A puppy mill is a place where they put the profit above all else, above the welfare, above the health, and above the lives of the animals that are held within. These places treat dogs inhumanely, and they will be given improper medical care, be held in cages, and often come out with health and other problems due to these conditions. By adopting a dog, you're taking away the profit of these puppy mills and taking another step in shutting them down. Along with the ethical reasons, there are many others to consider when deciding whether or not you're going to adopt a dog. For starters, adopting a dog is almost always much cheaper than buying a dog. This is because the shelters want their dogs to be adopted and will help you with any expenses that may arise. As another thing, the dogs that are held in shelters are more often than not already house-trained, so you can save your furnishings by not having a dog that you have to break into your home. If you are worried that adopting an animal will lead to a lot fewer choices of what you can adopt, you don't really have to worry about that either. All kinds of dogs end up in shelters, which means that no matter what kind of dog you might be looking for, you're probably going to be able to find one that fits your needs and makes you happy. As for worrying about why a dog ended up in a shelter, the most common reason for a dog to be given up is the previous owner's life changing, in a way that made keeping a dog impossible for them. Whether this may be a change in job or losing their job, or just moving somewhere where a dog isn't allowed, any of these can cause a dog to leave a person's family and end up in a shelter. Along with that, they may be taken away from people who abuse or neglect their dogs. So this actually provides yet another reason to take in a dog from a shelter. You'll be getting a great pet, and it will be forever grateful for whatever you might be able to get it. I have first-hand experience with this. I have 2 dogs myself, both of which I have rescued, and you just know any time that you see their face when they're home that they're so happy to be with an owner in a loving family again. We have talked about how having a dog can improve your physical health, and why it is a good idea to adopt one over buying one. Now we'll talk a few more about emotional and mental benefits of dog ownership. Having a dog, just like improving your physical health, has great effects on your mental health as well. The unconditional love you will get, and constant partnership, can lift you out of depression and improve your outlook on life. Because one of the many factors of depression can be attributed to loneliness, having that constant companion by your side can help you get through depression or potentially never enter a depressive state to begin with. This especially ties to the older demographics, as the close ties they once held with their families and friends are disappearing later in life. Introducing a dog into their lives helps them regain a sort of sense of bonding with something else and keeps them from getting as depressed. Going back to the aforementioned levels of stress, it has been shown in studies that interacting positively with a dog can reduce the measurable levels of stress in a person far faster than pills that are made to reduce stress can actually do. Another benefit is the opportunities that owning and walking, especially, a dog has for meeting and interacting with other people. Even those of us that are more reserved will have an easy time talking to someone because they have some common ground and a good icebreaker when they meet some new people. Again, I've found this to be true in my personal life as well. Because I've had dogs and been out with them and seen other dog owners, I've met and interacted with a ton of people that I otherwise never would have talked to or even known existed. And because of that, I have some new opportunities in my future that, if it wasn't for my 2 furry friends, I would never have. As I've shown you, there are numerous reasons that owning a dog will improve your life, and how adopting a dog improves the lives of any of the dogs that you have saved. I have walked you through the physical benefits of dog ownership, such as increasing your exercise and improving your lifespan by reducing other stress-related health risks. Along with this, I have presented several reasons for you to adopt a dog rather than buying one, including the fact that you would be saving a life and getting a fantastic new best friend. Finally, I discussed a few more mental and emotional benefits owning a dog can have, especially in your later life. So if you have ever felt lonely and wanted to just have someone by your side at all times, consider getting a dog. The benefits are never ending for owning a dog, and even though they can be hard work sometimes, you'll find that the love they give you back is always going to be worth it. Thank you.